In this video, I'm going to be talking about what I think is the best crypto portfolio in 2019. This video is not meant to be seen as investment advice. This is just me putting out my thoughts in order to look back on them and also to hopefully be historically correct and be able to depict, sort of my own thinking and rationality and what I would have done at that time. Let's get right into it. I think that the best portfolio for cryptocurrency in 2019 is 100% in Bitcoin. The reason for this, and this is probably a very controversial view for a lot of people in this space, obviously when you're talking about money, people get very emotional, but I'm going to dive into why I say that Bitcoin is really the only one that I would actually give out as advice for someone who's looking to invest their money in 2019. I look at this clearly on a risk-reward basis, right? There are thousands of cryptocurrencies out there right now, and there's a lot of claims about what blockchain technology will offer people in terms of, financial reward and changing the future and, democratizing finance or world computer, a lot of different things out there. But one thing is very clear. If you look back whenever Bitcoin was created, during its immaculate conception, Satoshi Nakamoto put into the first block a reference to an article, and I think the article is something along with like, Chancellor on the verge of second bank bailout, something along those lines, right? And he's basically putting into the Genesis block of Bitcoin a narrative about what Bitcoin is for, right? This is during the financial crisis. I think it was January, February. And so Bitcoin comes out, and the white paper is this idea of a peer-to-peer cash system. And that narrative has evolved and grown over time, as has Bitcoin. Bitcoin was not perfect whenever it was first constructed. It's organic. It's a natural. Bitcoin is revealing itself to us, right? But what's important now to understand is that Bitcoin has been around the longest. It has the strongest financial network effects. It has the largest just network effects in general in terms of business being built on top of Bitcoin. You look at the likes of the Intercontinental Exchange, which is putting out a product called Backed, which is a Bitcoin trading platform, right? You think of things like Square, which is a point of sale system that has recently started adopting Bitcoin via Cash App, and they're trying to get a banking license. I could go on, products that are being built on top of Bitcoin, second layer technologies that are evolving on top of Bitcoin. I'm not going to be exhaustive in this list, but the point that I'm getting at is if you think about the risk-reward ratio and you think about what Bitcoin has said it was going to do, what it has done over the last 10 years, and the potential upside given the total addressable market, I think that dabbling in altcoins, things like, and I'm not going to name any projects, but we're talking about a new form of money. That is, what Bitcoin aspires to be, a type of money that is native to the internet, that anyone can access, that is permissionless, that is borderless, that is trust minimized, that you can interact with anyone around the world and you don't need permission to do so. Right? It's unconfiscatable. There's so many characteristics of Bitcoin, and the fact that it's been battle tested out in the native element of the internet over the last 10 years. There's a reason why Bitcoin achieved its subjective value today of, I think, about $3,500, down from all-time highs of $20,000. But the point is that Bitcoin went from zero to, at today's price, $3,500, and that was not achieved for no reason. There are a lot of projects that are being built now that claim to do a lot of different things, even things such as privacy coins, there's governance coins, a lot of different things. And the reality is I'm not saying Bitcoin is going to be the only thing that wins. I am just saying that where we are in time, and given the risk-reward profile of Bitcoin versus any other cryptocurrency that is available, I think that 100% of one's investment in this space ought to be in Bitcoin. And really, you need to understand that this is not investing. It is economic speculation, right? Which is a different economic activity than investing. That's for another video. But the point is that realistically, everything besides Bitcoin is a derivative of Bitcoin. And it is literally priced in Bitcoin. All those things. And you can look at CoinMarketCap and basically see it as a live prediction market of which of these cryptocurrencies is to become sort of the new form of money. And Bitcoin right now, compared to all the other thousands of cryptocurrency, has a 50%, a total of that. Actually might be more like 60%. And it's winning far and beyond. And it is the one that all others are measured in. And so are there other coins that maybe in the next 2-3 pumps of Bitcoin, they might outperform Bitcoin? I believe there will be some coins that absolutely do so. But I believe that, it took me 8 years it took me about 5 years of having, from the moment I learned about Bitcoin, to get to a point where I've actually see it as a viable investment. And everything else is priced in this one asset. And so I believe that in 2019, the only thing that anyone should be considering at this moment in time in their portfolio construction of this new emerging asset class is Bitcoin. If you guys have any questions or thought about this, please drop them in the comments box below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Again, this is not financial advice. This is just me putting my thoughts out there, and I'd love to engage with other people. You can follow me on Twitter at @elima_III. You can also follow me on Instagram. It's the same handle at @elima_III. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.